Hello everyone, this video will be a guide to the location of the nest of Pokemon after the 9th migration on 15th of December. Okay, take note there are actually some more nests, but I will just include those that you will actually want to go or more easily accessible. So first off, in Woodland Waterfront, there's Charmander. Then in Pasir Ris Park West, there's Electabuzz. Then towards the east of the park, there you can find Vulpix. Then in Changi Beach, the west side, which is closer to the airport, you can find Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn can also be found in Labrador Park, but I would suggest going to Changi Beach because it is quite straightforward. It's just a straight road for you to walk. But Labrador Park, you will probably find more Rhyhorn. Then next in the west, we have Skyto in the Japanese garden. There's nothing in Chinese garden. Just go to Japanese garden. Then Jinx can be found in Ang Mo Kio Park, the east side, the Ang Mo Kio Bishan Park. The west side, you can find Machop, and Machop can also be found in the East Coast Park. So Botanic Garden, we have Bulbasaur. Garden by the Bay East, which I don't know how many people actually visit the place. You can find Jigglypuff, but essentially Jigglypuff, you can just find them everywhere. But if you are looking for nests, Jigglypuff can be found down there. Bedok Reservoir, Magma. There's pretty a lot of Magma down there. Then Tampines Eco Green, you can find Diglett, but because it is quite a large place, I would suggest you to go to Woodland Town Park East because it is easier to walk down there, although you get lesser Diglett. Then finally, Toa Payoh Park, you can find Onyx. So it's a small place, which make it a good nest if you don't want to walk a lot, but the spawn might be not that often. Alright, so to put all of this in perspective, or the location, they look something like this. So at the north, you can find Charmander. Towards the east, there's Electabuzz and Vulpix. Rhyhorn will be also on the east. Then Diglett is in Tampines, as well as Woodland Town Park, which is just very close to Charmander. Then Magma is in Bedok Reservoir. Machop is in the East Coast Park, but I would suggest you to go to Ang Mo Kio Park because you can also catch Jinx down there. Then Toa Payoh Park, there is Onyx. Botanic Garden, there is Bulbasaur, and at Garden by the Bay East side, there's Jigglypuff. Then finally, Skyter can be found in the Japanese garden. So let us take a look at the actual radar itself. So this is the map from sgpokemap.com. I'm recording at around midnight because why not? It's quiet. So if we take a look at Woodland Waterfront, you can see a lot of Charmander down here. If you want to get here, I would suggest that you go to Marsiling and take 856 to Woodland Waterfront. Okay, then if you scroll over here, okay, this one is not the Pasir Ris Park, but now you can see that, hey, actually Sengkang Riverside Park is also a Vulpix nest. Sengkang Riverside Park to the east side is a Electabuzz nest. So, well, if you want, you can come here. I didn't notice this, but what I noticed was the elector bus nest that is over here, Pasir Ris Park. So there's plenty of elector bus around, more than Sengkang. But if you live around Sengkang, you want to go there, it's up to you. Then Valpix can be found here. Now if we scroll towards the Changi Beach, very straightforward. Right on, down here, down here, down here. Okay, now if we go down, you can see a lot of Machok in East Coast Park. But the issue is, if you come to East Coast Park, they are very far away. This distance is actually very far. So what I recommend you is to go to Ang Mo Kio. Okay, normally there should be more Machok. Alright, and I would suggest you to just stay around here, because Ang Mo Kio Park is actually a very large park. So it takes like 20 minutes from one end to the other end. So if you want to catch Jinx that's down here on the east side, just focus on catching Jinx. If you go to the west side, you need to cross a road, then you also need to travel quite far, and you can use the bus stop to gauge. So one bus stop may be around 5 minutes of walk if you are walking like me. So that would be a good gauge of whether to run for the Pokemon or not. Now if we go back to the east, okay, I think I did not have my magma filter on. Magma. Alright, here. Alright, you can see Bedok Reservoir are filled with magma. Again, it is a large place, and I would suggest you to stick to one side if you want places where there is a shelter, maybe towards the south, then instead of walking one whole round. But the problem with this kind of spawn is you don't know which magma that you capture. Like if you find a good one, then you don't know whether, oh, that is the one that you capture. So do remember to check the IV. Wow, 93. So if you have too close magma, then you might have problem guessing which is which. Now again, if we move north, we can see that the Tampines Eco Green, it have quite a number of Diglett. But again, I would say Tampines Eco Green is quite a large park, which is why I would suggest you to go to the Woodland East Park. Alright, there's not so much of Diglett, but then it's easier to walk around there. Alright, let's return to the center and move a bit down. Yes, this Onyx Nest is in Toa Payoh Park, or Toa Payoh Lorong 1 Park. It's quite a small place. It's less than one bus stop away, which means you really do not have to walk around a lot. But the issue is, when the area is small, you might have a lot of downtime, because you can easily capture these 6 Onyx within 5 or 10 minutes. Then you have to wait for the next spawn. Now Labrador Park, you can see a lot of Rhyhorn down here. It's also a good place to catch Rhyhorn. But you may see a lot of Rhyhorn in this Clementi area. I would strongly discourage you from going there, right? Because it's not nice to go there to catch. There's a lot of walking. And finally, Chinese Garden. oh sorry, Japanese garden. There's usually a lot of scatter that's around after the migration, so be sure to check it out if you want to catch scatter. They are down here. All right, that's about it. There's some other nests, but I think let's about cover the Pokemon that you want to catch. Of course, I have the filter on. If you want Clefairy, they can be found down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's definitely not easy to walk. I came here to catch Charmander a few months back. Not easy to walk around, very long traveling time, and could be quite dangerous because there's no nice pathway and it's quite jungly down here. So I advise you not to come in here and catch Clefairy. Maybe you can wait for other nest migration before you come and catch. Alright, so until the next migration, see you.